So I've been on Turo for a full year now, and I'm finally starting to see some profits, man. So last week, both of my cars went out, my Chrysler and also my Hyundai Accent. I bought the Chrysler 200 for $3,800, and then I bought the Hyundai Accent for $3,900. And with those two cars gone in a week, they both got booked around the same time. I made a total of like 420 bucks. I'm gonna show you guys the what's it called, earnings. So when I got these cars ready, bro, it literally only took me like 30 minutes for a car wash, get the first one ready, and then a couple days later the other one got booked, 30 minutes car wash. So I really only worked an hour for 1 week, and I made $420, which is almost like a full-time job. Like, bro, when y'all getting paid minimum wage, like y'all make like 500. That's how much I used to make, like getting paid 14 bucks an hour, like $500, $600. And I'm like, bro, it was so nice. And then like it made me want to keep going and actually scale up now. So you guys definitely subscribe to the journey. I'm gonna be fully transparent and fully honest with you guys and show you guys everything. So the route that I took was getting used cars, you feel me? And honestly, I was gonna quit, bro. Like, I was like, I'm done. Like, I'm done with Turo. Like, I'm not trying to do this no more. But then, like, within like that single month, my cars were just getting getting booked out. And I had 3 cars on Turo like one time, and I made like 2,400. And when I seen that, like the consistency on Turo, I just wanted to keep going, you feel me? After I saw that consistency, I wanted to keep going. Even though I fixed up my cars and I put money towards my cars, I got tax write-offs, you feel me? I get tax write-off on that. And then also, bro, it literally pays off itself. You know what I'm saying? Because I got cash cars, which means I don't gotta pay a dealership every single month. All of that is either going into my pocket or going back into like upgrading my cars, fixing them up, or like just buying things that I need for my cars, like car seats. I mean, not car seat covers, or just anything that I really need, really like cleaning supplies. So I'm finally starting to like see some profits, and I'm ready to scale up. But this time I want to do it slowly, because last time when I started Turo, I had rushed into it. So with Turo, what it is, if you guys are trying to do like, what's it called, taking the cash cars route, which is the best option, I think, because it's like you don't gotta pay the dealership nothing, bro. All you gotta do is pay for insurance, and the cars will literally cover that itself. So for the whole year, I have not paid no insurance. The car has literally been paying off itself. And as you guys saw my recent videos, man, I'm showing y'all my profits, my expenses, how much I spent to fix the cars and stuff like that. And so now I'm working on getting my other 2 cars back onto Turo, my Nissan and my Ford Fiesta. And once I do that, bro, man, y'all gonna see my earnings skyrocket to like maybe 3K a month, you feel me? But yeah, so y'all subscribe to that journey, man. I'm gonna show you guys how much I made year to date since January. I low-key want to start out from last year, because I did start in 2024, so you guys can get caught up before I make episode 5. So it's gonna be episode 4, so I'm gonna make episode 5 soon, which is probably like just talking about some of the mistakes that I've made, or like how much I'm making every single month. So I'm gonna show you guys that right now, show you guys how much I made from last year to now, and then yeah. All right, guys, so we're gonna start out in July of last year, is when I started, like towards the end of July. And at this time I had about I had 1 car, and then I had listed another car like late July, so I made $795. And then August I made $1,408. So you guys can see my earnings had jumped, because now I had 2 cars fully on this month. And then my 3rd month, on September, I made $1,348. And then in October, I made $1,357. And this is when I started to have car issues. As you guys can see, I had a couple missed earnings. And then November, I had made $1,096. And then December was my best month last year. I made $1,463. So around this time is when I had a couple car issues and when I was thinking about quitting Turo. But as soon as I'll put my cars back on there, as you guys can see, it'll just start making money. So last year I made a total of $7,468. And most of these earnings are literally only from 2 cars. Cause basically what I did was I just basically just set one of my cars out on the side, and I only rented out the Chrysler and the Hyundai Accent. So most of these earnings are just from those 2 cars. So I'm gonna show you guys how much each car made. So this is the Hyundai. As you guys can see, in July, $343, August, $764, September, $520, October, $640, November, $455, December, my highest earning, $904. So this month it's like when I had car issues, fixed it up, and literally next month I made $904. And around that time I was actually thinking about quitting, but then once I started seeing the consistency, bro, I just wanted to keep going. So I'm gonna show you guys how much I made on the Chrysler. Alright, so the Chrysler I got in August, as you guys can see, I made $181, and then September I made $553. That was only $181 because I literally listed it like the last week of August. So next month, full month, was $553. October, $718, November, $641, and then December, $559. Alright, so our total for 2024 was $7,468. I'm gonna take us to 2025. Alright, so this is 2025 right here. So in January, so this whole months I've had 2 cars on there. So January I made $1,165. February I made $1,220. And this month was right here. I had my 3rd car on there, which was the Ford Fiesta, and I made $2,378. And then some things happened to that car, so I had to set it to the side. And so I'm gonna fix it up in September, save up to fix it up, because I know it's gonna be worth it. Because as you guys can see, I was making literally over $2K a month with 3 vehicles. And then so April I made $1,228, 2 cars. May I made $1,592, and then June I made $1,070. And then as we're in July now, as you guys can see, I already made $310. So yeah, every month my cars are getting rented out, so definitely think it is worth it. In 2025, my biggest year, which is my 2nd year, so as you guys can see, I made $8,963. So I started last year in July, so this is basically my full year right here. So you guys can see July 2025, started July 2024. So yeah, that's my Turo journey. You guys hit that subscribe button. I'm gonna be making more videos about my Turo journey, and also show you guys how much I'm making each vehicle. And I've also made videos on it. You guys go check them out. I show you guys how much I made on each vehicle, and also how much I had spent on getting my cars fixed up, and also insurance, which I have liability and it pays off itself. So it's definitely worth it, man. I thought for a minute that it was not worth it. I was gonna quit, man. And now I'm finally starting to see the profits. My cars were literally getting, this month right here, one of my cars got booked for the entire month. One person had just booked it for the whole month, and I was like, damn. And I still made a decent income, $1,070, which they get a discount when they book for an entire month. But that discount, as you guys can see, was kind of what impacted my earnings a little bit. I was making over $1,000 every month, you feel me? But yeah, hope you guys enjoy this video. I'm gonna catch you guys on the next one. Peace. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you guys how much I made for the whole entire year since last year of 2024 when I started in July. So this year was $8,963, and last year was, I believe, $7,468, and I made a total of $16,423 around there, which is not bad at all. And I had a lot of expenses, you feel me? I had a lot of expenses on fixing up my cars, but I was able to make all that back plus some profits. And yeah, so I made a couple videos. You guys go check those out. Peace.